President Sara Duterte
All
kung siyam
its
o higit
member
pang
nga
senador judges ang makukulong. Ito kasi yung mga nababanggit na bilang ng posibleng makulong o makakasuhan.
Binabalot
Binanggit ni Lacson yung
si
kaso
Senator
ni
Marcoleta
Estrada, ano pa ito? Kung 15 senador na lamang maaring bumoto at kinakailangan 16 na boto para sa conviction, maaaring formalidad na lang daw yung pag-absuelto sa Vice Presidente. So kung matotoo man na makulong itong tama si Senador Lacson nito na parang automatic absuelto si Vice President Sara Duterte.
Well, that is the price, no, for the actions made by politically persecuting this allied of the Dutertes, no. That is true, no. Now, ang problema man kasi, the question is that bakit kasi ginawa itong ganitong bagay, no? At bakit po pinagpapailan left and right? Bakit po pinagpumilit, no? I am saying this to the executive department kasi sila man talaga ang nagpo-push nito, no? And diyan po ang consequence, no? Now, we cannot replace the Constitution by an opinion saying na magiging formality nila ang trial because mababawasan kapag nakakulong itong lahat. Sinabi po ng Constitution yan eh. Kaya nga po, ang purpose talaga ng 1987 Constitution, which was enacted after doon sa pag-topple down doon sa former dictator, it provided certain safeguards. And one of which ito. Kaya nga, para hindi magamit sa politika, itong rule is that it's okay. If that is the case, then 2/3 of all the members of the Senate. Kasi kung merong way na kung kanyari binaba ito ng ganito, so imagine that would be disadvantageous to the part of the person being politically persecuted. So since the Constitution is there, parang sinasabing kasalanan niya na nagtutulak na ganun ang kanilang style, yung political persecution, pakulong nila left and right yung mga tao, no? So lalo na pag-alay doon sa ini-impeach, no? So that is yung consequence po ng mga actions nila. Now, I would like also to relate that yung ikukulong, I would always believe that hindi lang dapat yung mga dito sa political enemies. Dapat po, kasi may pending cases po yung nagtumbling. For example, si Jesus Escudero in Villanueva, dapat po ituloy din yun. And kung mabawasan po sila ng numbers, dahil 13 sila, 11 sila, di maghahanap na naman sila ng another 5 para to get 16. Supposing that these 11 remaining sa part ng camp ni Gatchalian will do a block voting for conviction. Supposing lang, no? So, they need another 5. Now, suppose kung pinagkukulong nila at wala na ring iba, that's the consequences of this particular action. This is the consequences of what's happening when this administration is politically persecuting those opposing it, no?
Opo, yung House prosecutors ay gumawa pa ng AVP. Nakita mo 'yon, attorney, meron pa lakad-lakad. Meron silang yung visual presentation, no? Na talagang matapang sila. Di ko lang alam kung para saan 'yon. No, pang mind conditioning. Ang nakabasa ko kasi puro tawa kasi. So parang para saan ba ito? Papogi points. Pero kahapon after ng nangyaring pre-trial, ano ba 'yun? Tama ba? O pre-trial.
Yes.
Pre-trial
Conference.
Oo, after ng nangyari ng pre-trial, ngaw-ngaw sila ng ngaw-ngaw na para daw hindi siniseryoso. Saglit lang. Hindi ba kayo matutuwa nyo? Halimbawa, kung yun ang inyo pong, yun ang kanilang magiging pananaw doon sa kanilang magiging kalaban na parang hindi siniseryoso. Hindi ba plus points yan sa inyo? Bakit magagalit kayo? At bakit parang maiinis, attorney, nung masasabi mo dyan?
Yeah, bakit kayo magrereklamo na if you think that the other party's evidence is weak, dapat maging happy kayo. Okay, with respect doon sa kandang ABP po, well, optics yun, no? I hope lang yung paggawa ng ABP na yun, hindi pera ng taong bayan ang ginamit, ha? Dapat personal nila yun. Kasi kung ilan ang millions na naman ginastos doon, for what? For that optics na yan. Pasok na sila. Hindi po ito wedding ceremony na kailangan po natin ng ABP. This is a serious matter for a proceedings that would, an impeachment proceeding to remove the second highest official in the land, no? So, after the pre-trial conference, nung nga na-notice ko, maraming press conference, nagsasalita sila, which I believe they should have not done. Bakit? Kasi, pending na po ang kaso and sub judice po eh. Hindi ka dapat magsalita ng mga bagay na ganyan. Kaya nga, ang hingi ko sana sa mga impeachment court, dapat may gag order na hindi na kayo magawa ng ganyang mga comments. Okay. Now, reading that comments, if you think that it is favorable to you, bakit kayo magreklamo? If the person is committing such mistakes, do not stop that person. O kung ang defense is that committing that mistake, pabayaan mo. You should be happy with that. But it appears, galit sila. Mayroon pang term na tunog lata, ano pa ba yun, wala daw basihan. Well, you have to remember, minsan naguguluhan ako, lalo ito kay Representative Rene Ko. Sinasabi niya, tunog lata, at the same time, wala daw affirmative defense. Sometimes hindi ko maintindihan kung she understands what is affirmative defense, no? Ang affirmative defense po is actually parang admitting the offense charge, but they are saying that hypothetically admitting it should be dismissed because of certain factors, no, lack of jurisdiction, blah blah blah. Yung affirmative defense is tantamount to motion to dismiss, no? Ang sabi dapat siguro, wala silang specific denial or specific defense, yun siguro, or negative defense, no? Yan po ang dapat na hinahanap nila. Now, whatever the defense that the defense team would do, kanila po yung prerogative. Huwag nila pakialaman. Pakialaman po nila ang ebidensya nila, di ba? Kasi yung ebidensya po nila ang dapat nilang harapin because ano po ang who has the burden of proof, especially the prosecution, should be the one to prove it. It should not rely on of the evidence of the defense. Rather, it should rely on the strength of their evidence in order to convict or remove an impeachable official. Yan po ang basic because if you cannot prove, no, your case even in the middle of the trial may be dismissed even by way of demurrer to evidence that the defense would no longer present their own evidence dahil in the first place, why should we? Mahina naman ang ebidensya ninyo. So I think these are optics. No, pinapangunahan naman nila yung mga tambayan in order to condition the mind, no, na ganito ang narrative, which is klaro naman na talagang hindi na sila dapat magsalita. Kaya sabi ko, natatawa nga ako you should concentrate on your evidence. Tingnan nyo kung meron ba kayong evidence. Baka natatakot kayo na you cannot prove the case. That is the reason why, ngaw-ngaw ng ngaw-ngaw, doon naman sa likod ng microphone.
Pati yung hindi pagdalo ni Vice President Sara Duterte, pinuna din nila.
But, alam mo, walang arraignment dito And in this case, particular case, in criminal cases kasi, there are 3 instances where the accused must appear in court, no? Number 1, during arraignment. Number 2, when required by the court to attend to. And number 3, when during the judgment, when the reading of the resolution or judgment of the courts will be read, no? Now, in those 3 instances, required po, no? In this particular case, since it's an impeachment proceedings, hindi po required ang presence niya. She may authorize somebody to represent, no? As long as there is representation, that is allowed. That is why the impeachment court did not require her presence. Kasi wala